Hello, you guys. Happy holidays. I'm Karina. And I thought today I'm going to do a look for the holidays like I usually do. And as you will know, if you have been following me, I have recently been to Asia, to Korea and Japan once again. And I took this palette with me from Nomad. And every makeup look that you would have seen me in the videos, the vlogs of the trip, the stories, etc. I'm wearing looks created with this makeup palette. This is by Nomad, and it's the Mount Fuji palette. And I thought that this would be the ideal palette to take because although I didn't go to Mount Fuji, but I did go to Japan. And this is inspired by the colors of Mount Fuji or around Mount Fuji in autumn. So the palette was designed on location, admiring the fall foliage around iconic Mount Fuji in Japan. Proud supporter of More Trees Conservation Association, so this was designed with this entity. It's a collaboration with that entity. I really like Nomad palettes. I love their color stories. Their quality is very, very good. These are the colors in the palette, and look there, Mount Fuji in the background. So there are a couple of things here in this palette. There's no black, not much, not many dark colors, but there are some celestial shades there. I'm mostly going to use these ones here, maybe that. I'm going to start with a primer. I already have my skincare, my SPF. I mean, if you're doing this for night, you don't need SPF. But, this is daytime for me, so I did put on some. This particular primer is from Givenchy and it's L'Or. So it has particles of gold there, as you can see. This is a very festive situation, season. So it just evens out the skin. It's particularly hydrating, and most of us tend to have drier skin in this winter season. And I'm gonna use this nude eyeshadow base, cream base. This is by Danessa Myricks from the Nudes collection. It's kind of yellowish, actually it's a lot yellowish, but that is kind of the theme of the palette. So I don't mind, having a yellowish base. In any case, it's gonna be covered by the eyeshadows, so all over the eye area, even underneath here as well. So we look quite white and yellowish there. Sorry for the reflection. As my transition all over shade, I'm going to use this one, this beige. It's called Red Woman. Quite a large brush there because, well, first I have the space. I have quite the area for, eyelid, but I'm just going to pat it all over. This is a Sudebit brush. This company folded a long time ago, but I still love their brushes. Well, that's our base. Now I'm going to do, like the outside corner here with this dark red. It's called Momiji. And let me tell you, I've been to Japan now in autumn, and these are the colors of autumn there in Japan. I don't know if it's only Mount Fuji, but everything else, it's like that. So you can start with your eye. I mean, you close your eye, but you keep checking, so as to give the dimension. And you need one of these crease brushes. Just like that. You need a little link here. Until you finally start getting your shape. And again, the motion is a tapping motion with the point of the brush. This is why you need soft brushes, so that you don't hurt your eyes. So, and you know, try to do a V, in a V type of movement, until you build the intensity you want. And you can keep going back and forth until you find, you know, that they're equal. Just check, you know, what they look like. Now, you may go, just like I did here, a little bit down. We're going to clean that. I have these Q-tips embedded in makeup remover, so these are ideal to do this. So that's more or less the shading that I want. Now I'm going to line my eyes with this celestial shade, and this is called Fiery Maple. So one of these pointy brushes, this is by Rosie Rosa. Excellent brush company, excellent, and the brushes are quite inexpensive. You can find them at Matsumoto Kiyoshi, aka Matsukiyo, and it applies like a dream. There you go. I'm not going to do it underneath. Underneath, I'm just going to do the same color. Okay, so now I'm going to do some complexion. As you know, when I do these looks, I always like to do eyes first, because there's a lot of fallout. Alright, so just cleaning, just in case. True to the spirit of the makeup, I'm going to use this Spot Cover Foundation by Shiseido. It's not sold here. It's one of those Shiseido, you know, drugstore products. So I'm gonna do all over, and then damp a sponge like this. And this foundation is quite a full coverage. You can use it as a spot concealer as well. I mean, it's really, and if you have, it's really, you know, evening. And if you have well moisturized skin, which I happen to have today, then it really slides really nicely. Look at that. Now for under eyes, again, true to the spirit of the trip, Calypso Magic Concealer. And this is the one that has pink undertone. And Calypso Concealer is super cheap and is absolutely excellent. It also has skincare in it. So at the same time that you are concealing, you are also applying a skincare underneath your eyes. So, and it's super cheap. This concealer, you can find it in Donkey. It's everywhere in Don Quixote. So I'm gonna leave that settle for a little bit before I set it with powder. I'm gonna use for my eyebrows this pencil that I got in Argentina, but I'm gonna use a stencil that I got now in Korea. It's kind of straight. Let's see how this is gonna go. That's the color. You just basically fill it in. Once you have it in, you can take it out and continue on your own. I really like that brow shape. I like these stencils because they were kind of straight, and the one I have stencils, but the ones I have are more curved here, and I think the trend nowadays for eyebrows is that they're more straight. So, wow, and I really like the way these eyebrows are turned out. Look at that. Really nice. Right, so gonna go under the eyes and pat that concealer in order to remove any excess or, creases. Very, very tiny sponge. And you can put your finger here and you just pat. I'm going to use one size pink powder for under the eyes. Until I started watching Nikki LaRose, I was never setting my under eyes. And now I can't live without doing this. With a setting brush, you just set it like that. You need to follow those steps, like, then you put powder there, and here in the palm of your hand, you just squashed it into the brush, and then you just go here, like this. And it will set your under eyes. I don't care if you have lines there. They will be set, no problem. Now I'm going to do that same Momiji color, this one, here underneath the eye. Now that is all set, just like that. And the other. You need one of these brushes like this, that are flat like that and really tiny. And then you can do it. Then I'm going to get this one here in another tiny brush. This is called Pampas grass. Pampas from Argentina, okay? And that one is gonna go into inner corner. There you go. Just go at it. Don't be shy, because it really adds light to the eyes there. Okay, I have curled eyelashes. I'm going to use this mascara. This is by Majolica Majorca. Not sure what the color is, but it's a very dark burnt umber and type of color. And it will continue with the theme of the makeup. Now, Majolica Majorca mascaras have fibers in them to make your lashes longer. So if you see a hair popping out of it here and there, do not be scared, it's totally normal. Now while the mascara is setting, or drying should I say, I'm going to set the rest of my base with this tone control powder. This is from a brand called Amim, and it's a true lilac. Just got it there on the trip. So this is a finishing powder, and you would just go all over, particularly the areas where you don't want shine, like your T-zone, your forehead, And if you're gonna add powder blush, like I think I am, I'm gonna put it there as well. It adds a really nice finishing look. I'm thinking of adding some accent lashes, just maybe a couple here. I have these ones, probably gonna use the red ones. So put in the glue and then, not necessarily in the extreme edge, study your eye and see where you need the lift. See, there, really helps open up the eye. Now, if you struggle with eyelashes, we all did at one point in time, there are tons of videos on the internet, that can help you with that. Lisa Eldridge, makeup artist extraordinaire, some very old videos One thing that I would recommend if you're starting with eyelashes, start with small ones, like, cluster lashes, because you can place them. They're very, very easy to place, than to have to control the whole eyelash. So start with something like this. I think it's easier. Right, so we're gonna go to, before I do the blush, I'm gonna go to the lips. I'm gonna use this pencil. I have no idea what it is. It's called S-Mine. It's a very dark red. Well, somewhat dark, that one. So, gonna line my lips. Now, when you line your lips are generally uneven. So at times you may have to go a little bit over the line, at times a little bit under. Just do something that's going to look homogeneous, especially if you're going to be wearing red like I am. There. And I'm going to use Westman Atelier. This is their very first collection. I want to use the really darker one. Let's see if this is the right lip color. I think so. There we go. Lip for holidays. Now for blush, I'm going to use this Surratt one called Ponzo. I just have the one. So always try to apply blush, especially colors that are like this, that could be intense. Very, very, see, there is already kind of very, very step by step, because otherwise if you make a mistake with blush, it's very hard to correct without ruining your base. And then because it's the holidays, I have this old Revolution Beauty Pro HD palette. You can use something, like this, maybe just to highlight, so that when the light catches your profile, there is some shimmer. It looks pretty. That's more or less the look. Let me go pull myself together, finish up, and I'll be right with you. All right, you guys, so here is the look. I planned it up with some lovely earrings there. So you can see it's quite festive. It's nice for the holidays. Nice, red top sweater. It has also some sparkles. I wish you a very happy Christmas, New Year. This is going to be the last video of 2025. I will be back on 3rd of January with another video. There's 3 more videos of the trip, okay? 2 hauls and another vlog from Japan. So stay tuned for those. Again, coming up in January and thereafter. Thank you so much for being here, for sharing my videos, for participating, for commenting. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel, because that way you help me grow. And I shall see you in the new year. Bye. Happy holidays.